Hey, how's everyone doing there tonight? This is Undead Nightmare 24, back with a video. This will be a review for the Psycho franchise. I will be going from worst to best, my opinion. So this is only my opinion. I just finished watching the franchise, really enjoyed it. Just to let you know, I didn't include the show Bates Motel or the movie Bates Motel. This will just be strictly Psycho films. I'm excited to get into this. As I said, I enjoyed this. Let's get this going from worst to best. And at number 5 is going to be the Psycho remake starring Vince Vaughn. This one was a letdown for me. I did enjoy it, parts of it, but it's basically the same story as the original. They didn't change really anything that really got to me. And Vince Vaughn as Norman Bates didn't do it for me, man. It's nothing like Anthony Perkins. And this is a shot for shot from the original, which disturbed me. So in at number 5 is going to be the Psycho remake. And then at number 4 is going to be Psycho 4. I enjoyed this. It had a backstory of Norman Bates, which I did enjoy. Didn't mind that. Had Anthony Perkins back. Had a pretty decent storyline. The only thing that affected me with this film is a little slow. Didn't pick up pretty much, in my opinion. That's why I have it in at number 4. But yeah, it was still a solid film and a great entry to the franchise. So in at number 4 is going to be Psycho 4. And in at number 3 is going to be Psycho 2. This was a solid sequel. It does have Anthony Perkins coming back as Norman Bates, returning 20 some years later and trying to rehabilitate himself. And on this story, he's quite not that crazy guy he was in part 1. Takes some time, but it does pick up. He ends up losing his mind. Has Meg Tilly in this as well, does a great job. This is a solid sequel, and I feel great at it. At number 3 is Psycho 2. And at number 2 is going to be Psycho 3. This was the surprise of the franchise for me. I really enjoyed this sequel. We had Anthony Perkins again playing the psychotic Norman Bates back at his motel setting with Jeff Fahey, one of my favorite actors, playing the creep in this film. This film picked up for me. I really enjoyed the kills, the setting, and this one definitely gave me a 90s vibe. I don't know if it was filmed in the 90s, but it gave me that vibe. And it has an ending that had me amped up. It's going to be Psycho 3 at number 2. And in at number 1, no surprise here, is the original Psycho. This film was great. I really enjoyed it. I love the setting, the atmosphere, the tense moments in this one, the score, everything's on point. It is Alfred Hitchcock, you can't go wrong. And the famous shower scene, as well as some pretty intense moments in this one. And this one, atmosphere-wise, just did it for me. All-time classic. It's going to be in at number 1. It's going to be the original Psycho by Alfred Hitchcock. A flawless film to me.